Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the Daily Sketchbook Challenge, and today's topic is going to be getting over artist block. Now, this series is a Daily Sketchbook Challenge. We are on day 28, and I hope that you are still drawing with me every single day, taking a sketchbook page and drawing it so that you can become a better artist or a faster artist or achieve whatever it is that you are trying to do. And so we are drawing every single day together, as well as talking about topics that will interest you in the realm of entertainment and comics and story and just anything that might help you as an artist. So, as I mentioned today, one of the big things that I'm constantly being asked as a teacher is, how do you get over artist block? Or, I'm stuck in artist block, I don't know what to do, how can I get past it? Now, artist block is something that plagues every single artist. You just do not feel like drawing at all. And it really does suck when you want to draw, but you are just staring at a blank piece of paper and you have absolutely nothing that is coming out. And one of the ways that you can actually get past it is to have a couple of things that are already in progress that you can ink over. Something that might not take as much attention, right? A creative attention. Like you have to actually I need to go over this with ink, or I need to put flat colors on here, And while I know some people might fight me on the fact that inking is a creative process, yes it is. Coloring is a creative process, yes it is. But if you look at coloring, the rendering is what most people would say is a creative process. And so putting in flats so that you can work further on the piece is the thing that you just have to do. It's more of a necessity. And for some, if you're like me and you are a non-creative inker and you are just copying the drawing and just adding ink to it to make it more permanent, it's also one of those ones where you can just do it. It's like, oh, well, the drawing's already here, let me just go over it. But if you are like, nope, that still takes up way too much time, the thing that you need to start thinking about is making sure that you have some type of inspiration that will allow you to get past this artist block. And the one thing that I tell all of my students is that you need to look outside of your own field. So if you are an animator, you need to look away from animation. If you are a comic book artist, you need to look away from comic books, and so on. Because when you are immersed in one specific field, you will just not feel it. Eventually you'll be like, I've been looking at these comic pages or these animations for so long, it's all the same, I'm just not inspired to do that. But you might look at an art book for a movie and go, wow, that's so awesome. That's really cool. I like the way that looks. And you might get a little spark of inspiration to be like, ooh, I want to try this. And then you start scribbling in your sketchbook. Or an art book for a game, or more traditional stuff, like you might look at Alphonse Mucha and be like, wow, I love this design work, I wonder if I could do something like this too. And then you just go in and you try and scribble some stuff out. So being able to step away from your given field allows you to absorb some more information, possibly information that you've never had before, and see it and then go, wow, you know what, that's really interesting, I like the way that looks. Or to actually break away from an artist that you do like. So if you have someone that you forever like for me, it's Alex Toth. So when I need inspiration, I go to Alex Toth. But if that's not enough, if it's like, oh my goodness, this isn't working, right? I'm still uninspired. I just can't do anything. You might need to look at someone else who's in the completely other direction, such as David Finch. You're like, all right, David Finch is very, very different from Alex Toth. And then you start looking at David Finch going, oh my goodness, how did they make that work? How did they make this work? How did they make that woman work? Why are these lines working? And so now, once again, you're studying and absorbing new information, and you want to then try it out. As a creative, you're gonna want to try it out. So finding people outside of your comfort zone is really, really what's gonna push you, in my opinion. One thing that I really try and get people to do is to have an inspiration folder. Now, online, when you have like Pinterest and Instagram and stuff like that, but having something that you can always refer back to and go, oh my goodness, that was really good. That's really inspiring, or have it separated in certain folders like character designs or environments or clothing, really does help. And you could have thousands, especially now with hard drives and just online space, storage space and stuff like that. You can have thousands upon thousands of images that would allow you to be inspired. So go out and make yourself an inspiration folder so that when you do hit artist block, you can actually get past it. Well, I hope that helped you today. And if you have any questions, go ahead and drop it in the comments below. And that's it for today, and I will see you at the next episode.